What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Relax and Take Notes. I'm K Dub. I got the big homie Mike Pace here with me. What's good, Mike?
Chillin', man. What going on with
Ain't that much, man. Chilling like always. Trying to trying to find some topics to talk about, man. Cause this is like the worst part of the year for me. Like I know most people like summer. I really can't stand summer because ain't really no sports going on. You
you?
know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's just a bunch of waiting on football, basketball just ended. You know what I'm saying? I'm a baseball fan, but I can't sit there and watch it like that. So, you know, we gotta kinda be creative in what we talk about now. So what we basically what we came up with was today we're gonna do the top five players that had their career cut short due to injury. And then we're gonna
right,
talk about some players that will fit great, some players from the '90s that will fit great in today's NBA. And
right,
so we're
right.
gonna we're gonna keep it NBA today. You know what I'm saying? We'll jump into football more. You know what I'm saying as we get closer to football season. But for now, we're just gonna stick with basketball.
For sure.
So we'll go. We won't necessarily have to go in order, but you go
Uh,
ahead and give me one guy on your list, and then I'll go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'll piggyback on it or whatever. So you can go ahead and just start with one for now.
right. So, all right. So, like, okay, the criteria. So we basing like off short career, like had to quit, or like had a career and it was like
Wasn't
didn't reach the potential that maybe we thought.
That's
You
fine?
know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
We can do both. However you want to do
okay. So as far as cut short, I'll go with that one first.
it. Okay.
Cut short, uh, the first one come to mind because I was such a big fan of his is Brandon Roy, man. Like, man, like you know how big of a fan of Brandon Roy I was, man. Like, yeah, at Washington, and then coming out, I was upset Jordan didn't pick him. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was Adam Morrison went first that year, and I was living in Atlanta then. I was telling the guys like, yo, man, B Roy gonna be rookie of the year, blase, blase, blah. He started off great, man, and his knees ended up failing him, man. But just a pure score, man, smooth. You know what I mean? Big guard. Man, just that was. I think he was gonna really be good, man. And at the time, it was what Kobe and D Wade was the top two guards in the league, and Monte Ellis was playing well at that time. Um, Rip Hamilton was still in the league. Yes, but I think he was, man, up and coming, man. They're gonna really be good, man. Tried to make that comeback with the Wolves. Played decent, but just his body couldn't handle it, man. I think he would have been good, and who knows though the landscape how it would have changed because more than likely D Lillard wouldn't have been a Blazer. You know what I mean?
Right.
Had he stayed there, but that's a a big one for me is B Roy.
Yeah, I got him on my list too. I mean, and we probably gonna it's probably gonna be a lot of that. We probably gonna have
Right,
probably some of the same guys on our list.
right.
But yeah, I got him on my list too. Pretty much for the same reasons. You know what I'm saying? Um, it was a pure scorer, man. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
walking bucket. He can go get buckets. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And
And
that
yeah, go ahead.
no, my bad. I was gonna ask it because that short time he was an All Star. I know at least once. I don't know twice, but I know at least once he was already an All Star. Man, made the playoffs.
Three-time All Star.
Look at that. You know what I mean? 3-time All Star. Man, just a beast, man.
Yeah. Yeah, B Word was a beast. And like I said, we probably gonna have a couple of the same guys, or a few of the same guys on this list. But for me, like I said, it's not in any order. But the guy that I think his career was kind of cut. No, I won't say cut short, but he didn't really evolve into what I think he could have been is Grant Hill.
Absolutely.
If Grant Hill, if he didn't get hurt, we might be talking about a top 10 player of all time.
Top five.
Like, it could easily be top five. I'm talking 6'8", 225. You basically talking about LeBron in the
Yeah.
90s, pretty much. 6'8", 230-pound player. You know what I'm saying? Got it all. Got the
Yeah.
handle. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He quick. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? His range didn't extend out to three, but he was a nice mid range shooter.
Right. Right. For
You
that
know what I'm saying?
time, though,
For
that
that
was
time, yeah.
his. Yeah.
Yeah, he could defend, like he could do it all. And really his handle was what separated him from, a lot of other players at that size and that quick. You know what I'm saying? He was a beast. He had hops. Like he could do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like dude
Right.
basically averaged 20 points a game as a rookie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was what 21 7-7 for most of his career. Like at the beginning, before he got hurt in his Detroit years, and I think the 1 year
In Orlando.
in Orlando, I think he might have one good year in Orlando. I think when he finally got right, but
Right.
his last year in Detroit, he averaged 25, 6 and 6, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
yeah, Grant Hill
Now,
was a monster.
no, I'm 100% with you on Grant Hill, man. Like he probably would be as far as not their career, not you know what I'm saying, maxing the potential. Um, for me, that'd probably be like the number one of all time.
Yeah,
Him, um, I wasn't alive, but I hear the Bill Walton stuff and see the Bill Walton, and also my man, the dude went number one over Jordan. I just drew a
Sam
blank.
Bowie.
Right. So
We're gonna
but
let's talk about that though. Let's talk about Sam Bowie because I kind of have a different opinion on him than everybody else. I don't.
yeah,
I never really saw this potential that everybody talking about, which I know he got hurt what his third year, but
well, see, he got hurt
he got hurt
throughout
in. Yeah, that's right.
because he broke his leg in college and played on it.
That's
Which
right.
you know what I'm saying. Um, and I only saw the highlights. I saw the documentary on him, and he was dominating. Now him and Ralph Sampson was going at it pretty good. Um, of course, I was a kid when he was at the latter part, like with the Lakers and stuff like that. But um, I was. That's what I'm saying. Like it's more so hearsay for me. But what I saw, I would have to go with Grant being as far as they getting cut off by the injuries, man. Like that dude he was incredible, man. Oh my gosh, that lob against Kansas, like it's so many standout plays. His crossover was crazy to me. Um,
The play that
you
stick
know,
out the most to me is that he had a crossover against Scottie Pippen. Well, he's crossed Scottie up and went and dunked. Man, that's
oh
oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he was his game was graceful too. Like it was crazy. But I remember he came to our basketball camp, man. Like and I ain't never been a Duke fan because I was a Carolina fan because I am a Carolina fan, should I say? And he came to our camp, man, and I was like, man, I want this dude to win. It was his senior year, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? And they ended up losing to Arkansas that year. But I just remember, man, like him being there, he was humongous, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he was huge, and he was just like the impression he made upon me, though, man. Just like a great dude. So I was like rooting for him, but they ended up losing. But yeah, just man, his talent was crazy. But for me too, it's funny though because I was just watching an old Carolina Duke game yesterday, and so Marcel came down, was watching it with me, and I was just telling him like it's crazy that he still played that long. Like that's just how much he loved basketball. He played that long with you know what I mean with those injuries, man. And I know
Right.
it was tough. I know it had to be tough, but because you know, just think about it. He played against Michael Jordan. He's played against Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, like all these different eras. You know what I mean? And
Right.
could have easily given up, man. But yeah, he got to be number one as far as in that category go to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. So
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead and give you a second one.
Another one, okay, second one for me, man. Penny Hardaway. Penny
Okay.
Hardaway. Um, and it's crazy because when you think back, you think about the the amount of greatness that he did put on display, but it was for such a short amount of time. Like you really don't realize it wasn't that long. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it was a blink of an eye, and his knee, he had the knee issues, and it started going downhill, man. But man, like even with him, you think about where where he could have gone as an individual, or where he could have taken a team had his knees not failed him. You know what I mean? Like you couple him with another good player, great player, should I say? You know, like when him and Shaq was together, but they were so young and still went to the finals. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, not to knock that team was an excellent team, you know, but if you just wonder, like, and for me, I was a huge fan of him too. You know what I'm saying? All the big guards, I was huge. I was a big fan of Grant, big fan of him, big fan of Magic Johnson. So Tracy McGrady, but like it just sucks, man, because it's part of the game. But man, but still, it shows you how great he was in that short span because of the amount of fans he has. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? People in our age group, man. Peter Hardaway was
I mean,
God,
a lot of that was marketing too, though, with the whole little
man.
penny thing and all that. But I feel where you're coming from, though, because
Yeah,
I mean he definitely lived up to it on the court. So I feel where
yeah,
you're coming.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you with Penny. Um, I'm gonna go. My next one is Greg Oden.
Oh wow.
I feel like if Greg Oden didn't have them injury problems, he would have been a monster for a good 12 to 15 years.
Absolutely.
I just,
So
I really, I always like him, even when him and Mike Conley was at Ohio State. Like, I've
me
always been a
too.
fan of Greg Oden. You know what I'm saying?
But think about this. Think about this though. Think about the bad luck Portland had. We just named Brandon Roy, Sam Bowie,
And Greg Oden.
and Greg Oden.
Yeah. All three drafted by the Portland Trailblazers. All three had injuries that shortened their
Derailed them.
career. Yup.
And also, Oden and Roy would have been on the same team. You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like that he was drafted when Brandon Roy was there.
Right.
You know, that's crazy.
Actually, they did play together, didn't
Yeah,
they? Yeah,
the
yeah.
little bit of time.
Yeah. I mean, Odin only played what? How many games he played? He played a total of 82 games for Portland in 2 years. So
Yeah, yeah. It sucked. I thought he was gonna be good too. I really did. Defensively, he had it. You know what I'm saying? Rebounding, he could score the basketball both hands. He was yeah, I thought he was gonna be good.
right, big strong dude. You know what I'm saying? 7 feet 250.
Yeah.
Nice touch around the basket. Nice rim
Right.
protector. You know what I'm saying? He had it all.
Yeah.
Had it all.
Yeah, he did. He did. And his was probably like one of the shorter ones though.
Yeah.
Like at least those other guys got to play, made some all-star teams, did make some noise. He didn't get to do like he didn't even get to scratch the surface. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So that was yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that,
go ahead and get your next.
so I got, you know what I mean? I got it's a few um cause see, I don't even like this guy, he played for a minute, but you know that knee slowed him down too. But I don't know if I can include him. Um Jamal Mashburn. Like
Man, this your show. You can go wherever you want to. So
well no, I mean I'm just asking like, you know, like because I felt like once he got down to Miami, man, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was getting it, bruh. And then you know the knee injury, like, but he played for a good amount of time. I'm freestyling right now. I'm gonna look though, because I don't want to give out no craziness. But you know, I feel like Jamal Mashburn would have made some more noise too had he not got the, you know what I mean, the knee injury. Because it was that what was that what's that surgery? The same one Amar Stoudemire had.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it off the top
Yeah.
of my head, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I mean he played, but he played for a good bit, you know what I mean? Um 9 years. That
Yeah.
ain't bad, you know what I mean? But I just feel like he would have been more. Like he would have, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He would have had more of an impact, you know, Jamal Mashburn. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going Jamal Mashburn.
Monster Mash.
Yeah.
One of my favorite players too. I was a big fan of his in Dallas. But you know the thing about him though is like I don't know if I would put him on this list because of what he did at the end of his career. Um, when he played Charlotte
With
and
Charlotte.
he was there when they went to New Orleans too. He was still averaging over 20 points a game.
Yeah.
He averaged over 20 points a game his last 4 seasons in the NBA.
Right. Right.
So
Which is incredible because he was hurt
right,
for like two and a half of those seasons. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
And his last season, I mean, he only played a handful of games, but still, like, he
Yeah.
was the year before he retired. He averaged 21 a game and played all 82 games. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I don't know if I would put him on that list, but that's just me.
No, I feel you because he did. That's why I was saying like, did he fit in the billing of that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it really didn't. But um, you know, so all right, then we take Mash off. I'll go with Reggie Lewis.
Okay.
You know, of course
Yeah.
he ended up
He
passing away, but I thought he was gonna be really good.
well he was. I mean, if you remember before he had that issue that he had on that heart condition,
Right.
he looked like he was coming into his own at that time. You know what I'm saying? He was just starting to like hit his stride. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's
he
when
used
that
to he used to
tragedy happened.
battle with Mike. He used
Right.
to battle with Mike,
Right.
man.
And you know that he's gonna make a big deal out of him anyway because he played with the Celtics. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He he played with Bird, right? Bird was still there when he was there
Yeah.
for a small amount of his for on the backside of his career, or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can go with that one. I forgot about Reggie Lewis too.
Yeah. All star, made an all star. You know what I mean? Reggie Lewis was gonna be good. Smooth, man. Smooth like butter.
Yeah, nice mid range game. Could attack the
Yeah.
basket.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was a big fan of him. Even though I didn't like the Celtics, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Reggie Lewis, who's what did he play? Five
Huh?
seasons, 6 seasons. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like
played 6 seasons in the.
yeah.
Okay, I can go with that one. Um, I'm gonna go with another one here. We talking about somebody with a short career. Jay Williams.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah,
Jay
yeah.
Williams. Jay
Yeah,
Williams got the
man.
shortest. He played one
One.
season. One season.
One season, bro.
I mean, and it ain't like he just tore it up that one season, but
He was gonna be good though.
I think he was gonna be good.
he cause you remember, yeah, yeah, man. He was gonna be good, bro. He was gonna be good. Jay Williams gonna be good. I think he was gonna be damn good.
Right. Yeah, I feel. Um, I don't know if this. I'm just judging him more off college or what, because I was a big fan of his in college, him and Dante Jones. But I just feel like he's gonna be a good NBA point guard, man.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he was gonna be damn good, man. He had it. He could shoot. He was quick. He was strong. Like, and at that time, it wasn't very many guards with his build. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that dude was strong, dog. Like, nah, dog. I'm with you. I think that cat was gonna be nice, man.
Yeah, he was at that time. To me, he seemed like a more explosive Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I saw him as.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I'm a big Chauncey fan too, but I feel like Jay Williams
Yeah,
would have
that's
been
what.
that type of player. Not saying he would have been better than that like that, but I feel like he would have been that type of player.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah,
Yeah,
cause Chauncey was strong too. Yeah, Chauncey was my guy.
yeah. You got another one on your list?
Um, that was a good one right there. That was a real good one. I had forgot about Jay Will. Jay Will was yeah, he was a beast. Um, let's see. Nah, man, that was some pretty good ones, you know. Um, nah, nah, I don't really have
All right. Well, I got one more, and
who that.
we kind of already talked about him a little bit, but it's Ralph Sampson. Now I was a kid when Ralph Sampson was playing,
Right.
but I always remember my uncle talking about Ralph Sampson, Ralph Sampson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do remember him at the end of his career. You know,
Uh
I
huh.
didn't at the end of his career, I didn't know he was no any good. You know, before.
Right.
But my uncle used to always tell me, man, 7'4" could do this, could do that. And then I heard about him and Dream playing together and all that.
Right.
But when you go back and you look at his stats, you know what I'm saying, you watch his highlights, you can see it. You can
Yeah.
see how good a player he was. But he played through some knee injuries that he shouldn't have played through, and it
Uh,
kind of killed his career too. But I mean, as a rookie, you talking about 21 points, 11 rebounds, so that should tell you right there. Dude was a beast.
and the crazy part about that is, like, I was the same, so I always heard it from older cats in my neighborhood, and like, you know what I mean, older family members like Ralph Sounds, like, man, but and just other people in general. And then when I finally saw some footage of him, I was like, God, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did like this cat was like that for real. But you like you say, he had the knee injuries. Of course, medicine wasn't what it is now. You know what I'm saying? The money, you know what I'm saying? That was their break. So you know what I'm
Right,
saying? They you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, but nah, yeah, that's a good one too. Cause I often, like I said, until I actually saw footage and heard like exactly what was going on with them, I was like, why they all over this cat? You know what I'm saying?
right.
But yeah, yeah, nah, that's a good one though. Yeah, I'm with that.
All right, I got one more for you,
Okay.
and it's gonna be kind of like what you came up with Jamal Mashburn. It's kind of hard to put this guy on this list because of what he did after his injury.
Uh-huh.
But
Oh yeah.
Bernard King was a beast. But at the same time, like I said, he came back after his injury and 1 year, averaged 33 games. I guess I don't really know if I could put him on there, but he had a lot of injuries though. That's the
Yeah,
thing about him.
he did. But see, I think with him it's like he was that good though. Like the injury didn't even like it was. He probably was still like jacked up. You know what I'm saying? But he could just score that good. He probably like, man, let me go and get this off. Bang. Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably get 30 pieces, like, but his knees killing him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, he was that good, bro. So I feel you. I feel what you're saying, though. But I just think he was probably just that gifted, though.
yeah.
You know what
He
I'm
kind
saying?
of Melo remind me so much of him, man. I've always said this. When I first saw Carmelo Anthony, I thought like everybody be trying to make these comparisons. I thought Bernard King.
Right, right, right,
You know what I'm saying? Like that
right.
mid range assassin. I mean Melo can extend his range out to three, so
Yeah,
that's the difference. But when you talk about just a big strong dude that can post up twos, threes, and some fours, and just kill from the mid range. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's Bernard King right there.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's my last one.
Yeah, no, I can rock with that.
Yeah. So let's move on because we talked about some players that you let's talk about some players that you think players from the '90s that you think will be good in today's game. Not just good, but like really excel in today's game.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and give us one.
See, I don't even want to give like the obvious. Like you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, of
It
course.
like that ain't even fair. You know, of
Right.
course you're gonna say like the guys that could go in, like Jordan and whoever like that. But I'm gonna tell you a guy that would like it's some guys that would be perfectly suited that wasn't even big time players in the '90s, but their game is like tailor made for today.
Right.
There's like a couple of them. I'm gonna just rattle off. Um, and that's Danielle Marshall, Van Baker, Glenn Robinson. Um, all of those dudes at the time when they was doing what they was doing, it was it was I ain't gonna say frowned upon because they was actually good at it. But you imagine Van Baker playing with like Russ or LeBron. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Or
he
like
can
a
space the floor.
right, or like Danielle Marshall or like Glenn Robinson.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think like
Yeah. Go
they
ahead.
would no, I'm just saying I think like they would like their game like would be tailor made. You know what I'm saying? Like for today's NBA.
Yeah.
Um and like I said,
Especially
they
Danielle Marshall.
right. Danielle was shooting from three, at UConn. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
He had the
So
NBA record for most threes for one point for a while.
for a long time, until Steph broke, because Kobe tied it.
Yeah.
Kobe tied it, and then of course, Steph, Steph, yeah. But and so yeah, man, I think like those cats, their games as far as from a big perspective with the stretch fours and all of that, and where it's gone, like imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine them in an offense with like I said, with like LeBron, with like Russ, with like those type of players that love that kind of spacing. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, bro! Like it would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that their games would be tailor made from that perspective, though.
Okay. Well, since you went with forwards, I'm gonna go with some guards.
Right.
Um, Tim Hardaway,
Yep.
Kevin Johnson,
Ooh.
and Rod Strickland. And the reason why I say that is in today's game, the way they run so much pick and roll with so much spacing. I feel like those three can be like uh, Chris Paul and Kimball Walker, Kyrie. You know
Yeah.
those all those guards. Under 6'3", they just
Yeah.
excel at pick and roll and just put all that pressure on the defense in the pick and roll. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I feel like they could murder in those situations, especially Tim Hardaway.
And I agree with all of those. And I'm gonna add one more. Terrell Brandon.
Terrell Brandon, yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I everything you said I agree with, but I would say Terrell Brandon would fit into that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Ooh, hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they would be woo KJ. Like cause like if you look at it, like KJ kind of remind you of like a Damon Lillard.
Yeah,
Like,
because he can attack the basket. He can actually attack the basket and finish strong. Like
yeah, or should I
finish
say
with a
Lil
dunk.
remind you? Right, right. You know what I'm saying? That's the dream. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, you know. So yeah, nah, that was oh man, that was definitely, definitely those guys,
Yeah.
man. Like, and you know, and it's funny because it's like you know, we ain't talking about like the of course, like I said, like the obvious cats, but you know, you got those guys that played back then who were good, you know, that wasn't in that rare air convo, but that don't mean that they weren't, you know what I'm saying, good NBA
Right.
players. Because Rod Strickland, one of my favorite point guards of all
Yeah.
time, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
he is one of my favorite of all time. Yeah, no, that's yeah, I go with that, man.
And I should probably throw Mark Price in there too.
Hey, you know, and I was about to say that's funny because I promise you I was about to say Mark Price.
Cause he
He
was
was
good.
he
He was good in the pick and roll back then. You know what I'm saying?
and he shot the three.
Right.
Had a high clip. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And as
Yeah.
far as as far as my bigs, or should I say forwards, the main one to me is Sean Kemp. I feel like Sean Kemp would be great in today's NBA as like a just a pick and roll big man.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Him and Karl Malone, because Karl Malone can do it all. Not only can he post up, he can get on a break, he can run. He's the best at playing pick and roll from a big standpoint.
Yeah. Yeah. Only Carl will hurt you on defense. That's it. Cause I don't think so. To your point, he wouldn't be able to keep up with like a Kemp. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's true.
Like if you like say you go small, you got Kemp at your five. You know what I'm saying? And like you got Malone at the five. But no, I feel you because I mean, come on, man, Carl knocking down that J or diving, he gonna cause surprise. It'd be like almost like Montrez Harrell was doing. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I feel you. I'm kind of nitpicking. So you know what I'm saying? But nah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. Now I got some two guards
Go
that I
ahead.
think would be I think um Allen Houston would be he remind me like a Bradley Bill. I think
Mm-hmm.
Allen Houston would be very good in today's game, as well as uh ah what's the guy, man? I just had it and I lost it. But anyway, Allen Houston would be very good in today's game. Um it was another guard I had, man. Uh wait, you go ahead. Allen Houston, that's what that's what I wanted to go at.
And I mean, as far as I don't know if this dude is obvious or not, because I'm not the biggest Reggie Miller fan in the world, but simply because he can shoot
Yeah.
so well, he fit in today's game. Him and Mitch Richmond.
I was thinking Mitch too. I was
I
thinking
think
Mitch too.
I think they fit well.
Yeah, definitely. Both of them. I mean, because, bruh, is cats in the league just nowhere as good as Reggie Miller was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, because, it is what it is. But I'm just saying from that perspective, like, Reggie Miller would probably, oh my gosh. He would imagine him just being on a team with Steph or Kyrie or Russ or something like that. You know what I mean? Like Kemba Walker or somebody, where he just responsible for. Oh my gosh, yeah,
Right.
yeah, he'll
So
get to play pretty wide open, and it's a lot of cats though. For Sean Leonard would be crazy in this era, because you think about a lot of the cats back then, the responsibilities, because the game was different.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I think Michael Finley was good in his time, but Michael Finley, Jason Richardson, like it's a
But
lot of
see,
cats.
to me, with those guys, they played extremely close to this era. Maybe not Michael Finley, but Jason Richardson. They kind of played
But
close to this era. I mean, I know the game changed like even in the last couple years, but
but Jason, not so much Jason Richardson. Jason Richardson, what was he
when the
kind of,
last time he played? Let me see. What was his last season?
because he was on that team with Matt Barnes.
2015 was his last
Yeah, I
season.
was gonna say he was on that team with Matt Barnes and Captain Jack and all them cats. So yeah, you can scratch Jay Rich, but I think Michael Finley though. Michael Finley, um, like I say, Vashawn Leonard from the '90s. Vashawn Leonard, um, it was some guys that would really thrive
Yeah.
off the way this game is being played. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so since we talked about the guys that would do well in this era, off the top of your head, can you think of some that would probably struggle a little bit in this era? And I got one off the top of my head, and you probably
Okay.
gonna disagree. You probably gonna be mad as hell. I
No,
don't
no,
think
go ahead.
I don't think Dominique would do that well in this era, man.
Um, nah, he too much like Melo.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot the three well. Well, I mean, back then you can't really rate the three off, but he just he was super ISO. I'm with you. No, I get it. All right, that ain't gonna change how I feel about Neek. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But
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 see,
but nah, it is what it is.
but see,
It's
Neek and Barkley. I don't think I love Chuck. I
right.
don't think he do well in this era simply because, matter of fact, they put a rule in because of him. He always talking about people dribble. He dribble in the post too. He just did it from the post. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? They had to put a back to the basket rule in because of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I'm with you. I would. Oh,
So
hold on. Go ahead. Go
yeah.
ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying I don't think Barkley would fit well in today's NBA. I mean, he get a lot of rebounds, you know what I'm saying, and he probably do his thing offensively. I just think defensively he would struggle, which he did in the '90s anyway. But go ahead.
I I actually first I wanna put insert one into the one of the guys into the wood dude. That's Dan Marley. That's my fault. Dan Marley would do
Okay,
well in
understand.
this right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Charles would be PJ Tucker.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, not from defense.
I'm saying like Chuck. I mean, he gonna score way more than PJ.
But I'm saying like, but what would his role be? You ain't. Yeah, I
You
don't know.
you
I just
gotta make him a focal point. You know what I'm
he
saying?
might
Like
not fit. Yeah, you're right. He just might not fit.
yeah.
I feel you. I feel what you. I get what
Cause
you.
we're talking about how they play today. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like
you can make him the focal point of your offense and let him do what he do. But I'm talking about in terms of how the game is played today, with everybody being able to shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really posting up. Jokic and
MB
Embiid, Cat sometimes.
when
You
it's
know what I'm
raining.
saying? Right. Those are the
Yeah,
only dudes that really post up
yeah, I feel you.
effectively.
I feel you because it wouldn't translate.
Right.
He might score a bunch of points, but it wouldn't try. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah. So yeah, Neek, Chuck, um, who else? Who I said?
Uh, I don't know if you gave it no.
I don't think I get one. Yeah, you started. Yeah, you said Dominique and Chuck. Um, and you said somebody. You said somebody else. Um, you said Charles, Dominique, and somebody else. You said I can't remember, um, but yeah. Let me see who wouldn't do well. Uh, and see now we can use the superstars
Right.
like that wouldn't do well. Uh, wow. Do you think? Well, no, never mind. He was. Wow, I don't know. I'm trying to think, man. It's a lot though, because you just gave some great ones. Because it don't knock their greatness. It's just the way that the game being played.
Right.
Uh, man,
I give you another one.
who that?
Then Dennis Rodman.
He Yeah, because he don't score at all.
There's no place for it, and he's not. It's not like he's a pick and roll player. You know what I'm saying? He don't finish well.
Yeah,
So you can't just say, okay, let's run pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? And you I'll hit you when you dive into the basket. And he don't finish well enough.
yeah. Because you can't do what Montrez does.
Right. Because see, like the bigs today, like you take the guys that really just can't shoot, they're pick and roll big men. Like you
Right,
said, Montrezl Harrell or Clint Capella. You know what I'm saying? Or guys like that, guys that can just dive to the basket and get a bucket like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a Nerlens Noel or somebody like that. You know what they out there to do? They out there to set screens and roll to the basket.
True, true.
So with Rodman,
Yeah,
since he don't finish well, what you gonna do? Sit him in the corner and let him brick corner threes all day?
right, right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my last one.
I really didn't even. I ain't never come up with one.
Yeah, I just kind of came with that off the top of my head. So
Yeah,
kind of on the
yeah.
fly thing. But that's it for me, man. You got anything else you want to discuss?
Nah, man, just ready for this time to tick on, man. So this football could, waiting on that to get jumping off, man.
So,
For
so
sure.
that's it, man. You go ahead and close us out.
Yeah, yeah. That was another edition of Relax and Take Notes. Mike Pace and K Dub. Once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Y'all keep on rocking with us. And we'll be back at y'all. Y'all be easy out there. Till next time. Peace out.
Peace out.